Three people trapped at sea for 3 days. To survive, they started the craziest fishing plan in history. They pulled apart rope to use as fishing line. Springs from bullet clips were bent into fish hooks. Torn fabric strips became their bait. This combo looked pretty ridiculous, but a miracle actually happened. Fish were really getting attracted to it. Too bad these fish were way too aggressive. They bit through their hooks in one bite. After the first failure, they didn't give up. They kept trying a second time, then a third. The old pilot beside them knew deep down this method could never possibly work, but he chose to stay silent because this gave the desperate young men a little hope. For a whole 5 days straight, 3 grown men hadn't had a drop of water. Now they were even dreaming about drinking water. Facing the endless ocean in front of them, one of them finally broke down. He desperately wanted to drink seawater. Luckily, the pilot stopped him. The old pilot told him drinking seawater would only speed up death. Just when everyone was about to give up, the pilot suddenly got excited and started yelling. Turns out he found a broken pencil. This pencil could help them calculate their position. With years of flying experience, the pilot drew a simple map on the life raft. The 2 young men's hope was reignited. They used rope from their bodies and life jackets to make a navigation tool, started paddling toward the most likely direction of land. But 5 straight days of dehydration left them incredibly weak. They could only pray for some rain from above. Maybe God heard their prayers. That night it really did start pouring. The 3 of them went crazy collecting rainwater to drink, then figured out how to store more fresh water. The water problem was temporarily solved, but the new crisis emerged. 7 days without food had them going crazy with hunger. One of them pulled out a knife wanting to spear fish. The pilot immediately stopped him, because once you puncture the life raft, it's all over. But hunger makes people lose their minds. Just in the chaos, an unexpected reward appeared. They actually caught a small shark with their bare hands. This shark meal brought them back to life. The leftover meat was stuffed into socks for storage. The pilot calculated this food could keep them going for a few more days. With food and water, the atmosphere got much better. One of them started talking about home, said if they could make it back alive, he'd introduce his sister to his buddy. Just when they were having a good chat, danger quietly approached. The bloody smell of shark meat attracted a school of sharks. One after another, sharks circled around them. The 3 men didn't dare breathe, afraid of disturbing these ocean predators. After a long wait, the sharks finally left. When night came, they thought they were safe. One of them wanted to wash his hands, but the moment his hand touched the water, a shark bit down hard on it. Good thing he reacted fast enough not to get dragged under. From then on, they were way more careful, but the sharks seemed to have their eyes on them. They'd show up every few days. Time slowly passed. They'd been drifting at sea for half a month. The food they'd stored earlier was long gone. Extreme hunger started twisting human nature. One of them quietly picked up the gun, pointing it at the sleeping pilot.